I am the mother of a gay man, I said, into a talking stick microphone in front of 100 people, which is kind of like today, I guess. I could hear my heart pounding in my chest. I took a breath before speaking again. The year was 1991, the place Marin County near San Francisco. As a dancer, I was participating in a ritual performance to highlight the problem of HIV/AIDS, which by then had become a worldwide pandemic. The people listening to my somewhat shaky voice were gathered in an outdoor courtyard of a high school where we'd been rehearsing together for 5 days. The rehearsals would culminate in a public performance directed by one of my most admired mentors, dancer, choreographer, Anna Halprin. And I said into the microphone, I don't know how to be his mother. Rich and I were packing to go on a sailing trip, for a week-long sailing trip in the San Juan Islands near Seattle. And I got a call from the jail in Highland Park. This made me smile, since Highland Park is a small, wealthy residential enclave completely surrounded by Dallas. Its police station and jail are in the same stone-like structure as its city hall, and the building is barely bigger than the homes in the neighborhood. Leave it to Ken to get picked up in Highland Park, I thought. But the situation was more complicated because he had acquired tickets in several jurisdictions. One as far away as Waco, Texas, which in our family we call Wacko. So anyway, if he couldn't pay his ticket, and he couldn't without me, he would spend 2 nights in each of those jails until I got home. Well, I consulted with my friends, I talked with my therapists and lawyers, and I prayed for guidance. What I was doing was not working, that was clear, and I knew that I had to change my behavior. I was not having any luck in changing his. I went to the police station, I paid the $400, and I left. Later that day, a very contrite hangdog Ken sat at our kitchen table. He mumbled a feeble sorry, but I felt I needed to let him in on the process that I had used to decide on my actions, which on the surface looked like all my other actions. No, Ken, I said, I need to apologize to you. I'm sorry to get you out of jail yet another time after all those other times that I said I would never do it again. Ken looked up from the floor and his eyes darted side to side as if he were thinking, what has she come up with now? I'm sorry I got you out because obviously you need to have an experience of jail, and I keep getting in the way of your having that. Ken tried to interrupt me, but I forged ahead. I didn't do this for you, Ken. In fact, it was a totally selfish decision. I did it for myself. Rich and I leave for our vacation this weekend, and I would not be able to enjoy myself fully knowing that you are touring the Texas prison system. I realized that what I needed this week is for you to not be in a series of jails while I'm in a sailboat far from the mainland. So now Ken is looking at me as if he's fallen behind Alice's looking glass alongside of Mother, who is taking lessons from the Queen of Hearts. So as in our usual arrangements, you will need to pay me back, but I'm not going to say that I'll never get you out of jail again. I don't know what I'll do the next time. I feel unpredictable, even to myself. I began walking out of the room and then turned, as any good actress might, to deliver my exit line. The only promise I will make is that whatever decision I make the next time, it will come from whatever I need at the time.